you start. Jared Shames,
now, earlier in the week, the league held their first ever sportsman championship comprised of the top 600 pilots in the world. And this week, it's all about the pros. That's right, this is the fastest of the fast. The creme de la creme, the Top Gun, as they would say, of all drone pilots. Let's go down and meet some of this week's contestants.
Hey guys, this is Heads Up FPV. Since last year of Nationals, it's been a whirlwind, I guess you could say. I've traveled all over the world. It's been an incredible opportunity. MultiGP has given me so many opportunities to travel with other leagues, do races of my own. I've been able to promote my own brand, get new sponsors and stuff, so this last year has been a year I'll never remember, and it's all thanks to MultiGP and drone racing. This year, the top 8, I think, there's a section of 4 pilots that are around like a tenth of a second apart, and it's just incredible how close that many guys can be, and it's all at the top level. So these guys are continuing to fight, and they're just fighting for those tenths of a second. So drone racing is starting to turn into car racing in sorts where you're not just fighting for an extra second or two, you're fighting for fractions of a second.
Video.
And it's really been an incredible way to see the sport grow. Yeah, I am the top qualifier right now. Obviously, I never want to let my guard down. There's so many top huts, like I was saying. The top 8 is separated within like at least 3 seconds. And these guys, is definitely the most competitive year of drone racing that I've ever seen, for sure. And once you get in the top 10 in brackets, anything can happen. So it's really going to come down to luck, and then just whoever's day it is. So we're going to see what happens.
Nice. There's Ian Grower. He's getting 3 laps in. Last one at 28.2, and he's upside down. So he's down on this one, just waiting on one pilot to finish here. It looks like it's going to be.
Well, hello and welcome to everybody. 2:45 local, and we are at the 2019 Race Day Quads MultiGP Championship, presented by DRL. A great overhead shot, and that's a time lapse. So people are not that quickly getting into the seats and leaving the seats, but it has been a long weekend here this weekend. We're rolling into it. There's a shot of a guy you see on television. That's Canoodle from DRL. DRL in full effect here this weekend, as we are going to be awarding a 2020 DRL contract, but that is in about 2 hours as we get ready to commence here. A field of 1,100 pilots worldwide trying to qualify for the 2019 championships, and from there we've taken our field to 120 pro pilots this weekend. Earlier this morning we went from 120 down to our top 80, splitting them up in a top 40 and then a next 40. What you're about to see is round number 1 of the next 40's top 16. The pilots are ready to fly. Let's get ready to go green. We'll talk about the setup as we go into it. This is Jared Shames, Laughin', and Dale Flies. All right, pilots, I see your goggles down. No need for thumbs. Arm your quads. Live on the tone in less than 5.
Off to the races we go. J-Rod with a whole shot, followed by Laughin', Dale Flies, and Shames.
A big start is double elimination. Shames the first one down. All I saw was AstroTurf, and now I'm seeing a black camera. Not what we want to see there as we chase.
Laughin'. First one of that.
Dale Flies was right behind him, but yeah, Laughin' and Jared 1 and 2. Dale Flies in number 3 spot, and we're about 1 lap down.
There we go. Dale Flies on to lap 2 now, chasing your leader. He's 6 seconds behind, trying to get into that first position.
It's a 3-lap race here on this championship course, designed by Nelson Aquino, the DRL Sim on Steam team. 1 lap to go for Laughin'. He's been your leader here now for laps 1 and 2. Jared, 2.9 seconds behind him. But don't count out Dale Flies. If you're watching line of sight, he's off to the left, about to get on that lead lap with the Laughin' and Jared show.
Yep, currently 8 seconds behind your transfer position for Dale Flies.
Looks like we're about 4 gates separated between Laughin' and Jared for the 1 and 2. Now Dale Flies trying to get that transfer position to stay up in this winner's bracket. But we know one of those positions is going away to Laughin, working his way up from the underground earlier.
And there is J-Rod, 1 and 2. That's it.
They're going to move up in the winner's bracket. That's going to give third here to Dale Flies. He crosses over. Looks like 6 seconds back ahead of the rest of the field. And fourth going to go to Shames. And so we await word from the speaker below us as if the judges are good. Sounds like they are, as we're going to move Laughin and Jared up to heat number 6. Dale Flies and Shames going to heat number 5. No channel changes. No channel changes. So a little precursor, little preview of so much racing to get through here. Our official live stream kicking off later on this evening as we get into our championship of the top 40's next top 16. But there is the result of your first race here this afternoon. Now, Laughin, who won that heat, actually came in from earlier bracket racing today in what we called the Next 40's preliminary elimination. So we took that field from 120 pilots down to 80 with the top 40 and the next 40. This is the next 40. Qualifiers 49 through 80 competed in heads-up racing. Heats of 4, top 2 move up, bottom 2 move